Once upon a time, I made a video flaunting my new MP3 player I got. 11 months later, it doesn't work because it was a cheap piece of garbage, but I got this thing, which is not a cheap piece of garbage. This is a Sony Walkman MP3. I've got it off eBay for $40, and I will put the seller in the comments because they do sell more of these, and it came in good condition. They didn't say it was going to be out of box. It comes with a new battery. There's a little cosmetic wear around here, a little on the back. It came with like adhesive kind of stuck right here. I just scrubbed it off a little. But I do love this thing. So it has a little bit of differences versus my other MP3 player, which you can go back and watch that video first because I have no idea where it is. But one of them is ease of access. This one being a Walkman is way more customizable. This is my background on it. There's very little, you have to really tweak photos to be able to put them on here because you gotta think back, this was 2009, so a lot of our photos are just too big to go on here nowadays. But I got this one on here. I love it. I'm still gonna try to put on a video. Can't figure out videos yet. This is a side-by-side of them. This one is made to look more like an iPod Nano, which there are a lot of on eBay for a pretty good price. This one, of course, isn't trying to emulate anything. Here's the side-by-side. The Walkman is just a little smaller. I find that makes it better to hold. It's a little more comfortable than this one. I don't know what it is about it. Switching over like this, first you'll see on this one that the time and the date is wrong. It glitched out and it did this. I don't know why. So let's show you in the menu. This is music, video, recordings, folder view, FM radio, pictures, set, ebook. And you'll notice that this thing is very loud compared to the Walkman. And this is all the stuff it has on its homepage. Obviously, it's better because you can just see it. You don't have to flick through. There also is, like I said, the customability of it, that you can add stuff in the background. Now I'll show you the music menus. Can't get over how loud this thing was. I can't believe. So on this one, the controls, you have to go up for enter. So this is how you view them. Sorry, I forgot how to do this because I'm so used to my Walkman now. So that loud, artists, and then it's like that. Now you will notice on this one that a lot of it is unknown because it files stuff differently than my other one does. So it doesn't recognize a lot of my artists. I have to go back in and do it manually, which kind of sucks, but also, let me show you something that doesn't suck. You can put albums on the background. That is not something you can do on this one. I'm not trying to convince you that a Walkman is better than like a $20 MP3 player because you already knew that. I just want to show this thing off. So it has an album cover in the background. It's kind of hard to do. So let me show you the other ones that I have on here. You go down, this is moving through albums. I have no idea what these albums are because they don't have album covers yet. But just look, especially if you've seen that other video, at how smooth all of this is. It makes it very easy to find your stuff, and even though a lot of this is untitled, I can still go in ABC order like this. On the other one, I'd have to just keep going down, and it just wasn't fun. Another thing I want to point out, since the battery just went down, is the battery life. This one has a battery at the top, but it will kind of say full until it is almost dead, then it'll go down, then it'll just die. This one shows you in fourths. It is now at its last 25% right now, and it is lasted since yesterday, over 24 hours now, and it hasn't been turned off. I've just had it on standby, and I've also been listening to music for, I would say, an active 4 or 5 hours, just being conservative saying that. But I really, really love this thing, and if you want to see the damages, the cosmetic damages, it does come with a new battery, so the cosmetic damages are worth it in my opinion. Back to me. It is my time to be extremely pretentious again, like I love to do. Round of applause, round of applause. I love using MP3 players, obviously just because myself. I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody, but to me, it feels kind of freeing to step away from your phone for a little. I'm big into like digital detox, and if you guys are curious about that, I would love to make a video on it, especially how to like detox from your phone, because a lot of people just do it cold turkey and that's not good for you. Don't do that. It's not good for you. But just step away from your phone for a little and just focus on one thing. I think is very amazing. And not only that, but you have to be intentional with what music you're listening to, because everything isn't on this thing. You have to put your favorite songs on here. And sometimes you're not going to like those songs and you have to take them off. I feel like that is more conducive for a better mental well-being, because at least for me, having all of the songs available at one time is a little overwhelming. And it may not be like that for you. I can acknowledge that. Everybody is an own individual. But for me, that's very overwhelming. I found that I've been able to, ironically, spread out my music taste a little like this, because it makes me want to have full albums. Therefore, not therefore, whereas when I was using Spotify, I was having just everything at my fingertips, and I didn't really make an effort to listen to anything new because it was still going to be there. But mine isn't always going to be there. I have to be intentional about it, which I already said. Oh, I didn't even say, this is a Sony from my letters, NW-S754. Sorry, guys. And it takes a little charger, all thick like that, and a regular USB, no Bluetooth. I've gotten a lot of compliments on my MP3 player, which I really love, because this thing is my pride and joy. I mean, this one was my pride and joy. I'm not cheating on it, but you know, it just stopped working like it should. Actually, the catalyst to getting this one was because I'm not 6'7", I'm comparing the weights. I was listening to music one night and it just completely froze, and I couldn't change the song, I couldn't change the volume, I couldn't turn it off, I couldn't turn it on. I would just I was turning the power on and off, and it wasn't doing anything. It was stuck like that for hours. And since then, every time I listen to music, it'll randomly turn off my music and then turn it back on to a random song, and the volume will always be at 8. But the song will be something that I've listened to recently, but not what I want to listen to. Like, forgot which song it was by Chiodos it kept going to because I had listened to it once intentionally. So that was just annoying. And while it does still work, I wasn't willing to deal with that anymore. So I did this. I don't have to justify my purchase to you. Yeah, this is my baby. Wanted to show you guys off. Show her off to you guys. And I also have something else coming in the mail with its own little scam story about a different company. But I will tell that when the time comes. You might be like, Xander, you're getting scammed a lot this month. I am. But when that thing comes, I will make a review on it. I will tell you about the fraudulent company that you should stay away from. And yeah. If you have any questions about this MP3 player, about MP3 players in general, if you do want that video on digital detox, I will make it. Just let me know. Or anything else you want. Just let me know. I'm trying to get more what's the word? See, it's been so long I don't even know the word. Regular. No. Frequent. I don't know.